I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
Hello people, I am Jaby Koay, joined by KIANA, MADANI, and ACHARAJI. And we're gonna look at Little Things, Season 2, the last episode. So, the previous episode was pretty intense.
It was.
And we just got done watching it, and man, that was a
Crazy.
way too real.
Yeah.
Felt like it was in my living room. It was so real. So, but I liked it. I liked it a lot. Definitely my favorite episode, and it's got me really looking forward to what happens here. So, you guys want to do this?
Let's do it. Yes.
Nice tie.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Liverpool FC.
She gifted you a Liverpool tie. What a girlfriend, bro.
Oh, shit.
He didn't know that was gonna happen.
Oh, it's so uncomfortable.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Too much.
Uh-oh. She's gonna go and do her work. Oh, tequila. Did anyone's mouth fill up with saliva when she bit the lime?
Oh my god.
That's aggressive.
That's very aggressive.
Hey, they're bros.
Oh my god. I'm scared.
It's like wedding bumps. Oh god, he's gonna throw up. Don't do that. Yeah, why wouldn't you like grab him from his body, not his arms?
Oh my god, the night before the wedding. Oh my god.
Did he really
got
get hurt? Did he really get hurt?
Probably his arm. It's got
Yeah,
his
but
arms got pulled out.
I don't
his
know.
shoulder
Like my
sockets.
cousin was. We were on a party bus, and he was like dancing, and then someone locked him in the bathroom, and he had a major freak out because he was locked in the bathroom by some jerk. And then once he was let out of the bathroom, he went right back to partying. So.
Priorities.
Yeah. Yeah. So all I'm saying, he might be all right. You don't know. We'll find out in a second. Ha! Now you can't play with your phone.
क्या अभी? हाँ ठीक है सब ठीक है?
He's in the hospital. Like, how are you gonna eat your food?
शादी सही है ना?
हाँ यार बढ़िया है.
I love the beds, man. They're so jumpy. नंदिनी का डांस अभी तक देखा नहीं है, and she doesn't know कि मैं उसके लिए परफॉर्म कर रहा हूँ.
Are you serious? Solo dance?
Yes.
बहुत ही बढ़िया. हो जाएगा तुझसे. I mean हाथ को देख.
Bro, मैं दूल्हा हूँ. सब करूँगा. छोड़ दे ऐसे ही बंद कर.
Oh no, she's talking to dude, isn't she? Look at her face.
Rudy.
Look at her face.
Calm down. Could just be pictures of her and Drew. She misses Drew.
She's thinking about breaking up.
No. Stop being so pessimistic. She likes the green chutney.
She does like he was very sweet. He remembered the green chutney.
How did you figure that you want to get married to Nandini?
What's wrong with you? से बॉलीवुड सवाल पूछ रहा है यार मुझसे. क्या ही हो जाएगा शादी के बाद यार. When I thought of that why Nandini, I was like, मुझसे बात कर सकता हूँ. कभी भी, कहीं भी, कुछ भी. I mean, मैं उससे लड़ भी रहूँगा तब भी मैं उससे बात कर सकता हूँ.
Oh wow.
And that makes it very sacred.
Wrap up this action, yo. It's just awkward.
अबे हाथ टूट जाएगा और साले.
नहीं टूटेगा यार. Just.
Are you sure?
अरे यार कोट कैसे पहनूंगा?
Okay, ठीक है. Yeah, निकाल.
You see how they gave him action while they're talking?
Yeah, I like that.
That's so much better.
Much more natural for sure, yeah.
You're still the most beautiful creature I've seen here. Oh, food. The way to my heart.
Biryani.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
If I can keep my kahu happy, at least I can try and keep my biryani monster happy.
But dinner's not even served yet. How did you manage?
दूल्हे का दोस्त तुम भाई. सब possible है. Is it nice?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, that's what I say.
I'm sorry.
Even I'm sorry. I mean it, huh?
Even I mean it. Are you crying?
What? No.
You're crying.
कल छुट्टी ले सकती है.
I already ले ली.
What?
What else do you think I was doing on the phone right now?
Working.
This song is amazing.
I'm so glad they're finally having fun because this wedding looks like it would be really fun.
Yeah.
Kavoo. Wait, party animal.
Hung over
I'm
AF.
dead.
Yes, coconut water is the cure.
This disperses more.
I thought she was gonna throw up for a second. Is this where they
where they
came
went.
at the end of the
First season, yes. I remember this.
Look, I know I have been preoccupied and I've been juggling with 100 things at the same time. So obviously I mess up with a thing or two. But somehow the thing just ends up being about us.
Why do you think that's the case?
Because I take us for granted. Last night was really uncomfortable.
Comfort तो uncomfortable बातों से आता है ना.
Nice callback.
You know, I really, really love you, man. Genuinely.
Propose.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get down right there on one knee. Boom!
Propose.
Ring is.
You know, my parents never stopped me from doing anything. They always taught me to excel in everything I do. They always taught me to be self-sufficient.
Honestly, Kavu, it's never been my intention to stop you
No,
from...
I know, Dhruv. I'm just telling you where I'm coming from. I am also figuring this out as we go along, na? I just need your support with whatever I decide.
I'm suddenly thinking how different my childhood was, yeah? So very early in life, my parents figured out that this ladke mein dimag hai. So throughout my schooling life, they just pushed me to work harder and harder. I didn't really have a childhood. Then I was like, नहीं भाई, अब तो मैं मस्ती मारूंगा. And trust me when I say this, मैं बहाने नहीं मार रहा हूँ, but मुझे मज़ा नहीं आ रहा था अपनी PhD में. Of course, starting में आ रहा था, तभी किया. Yeah, but anyway, now it's all about living a life जिसकी pace मैं खुद control करूँ.
Dhruv, there's one more thing and I just want you to agree with me. Irrespective of whatever happens. I want to help you with your family loan.
हाँ, but the thing is... Okay, fine.
Do you realize we both look at the world so differently?
It's not going to be easy, but we have to keep at it, right?
That was gonna end right there.
Yeah, me too. I was like, you just won't know.
Life is difficult. Bye.
It smells weird.
Stinky burrito.
I think बाजू वाली आंटी ने कुछ बनाया. तूने कुछ किया ना?
Oh, it's something you
Finally the
wanted.
thing, yes.
Mutton cutlet. I mean, seriously? किधर से है?
Moonlight se momo.
What? But how? Like, वो deliver नहीं करते यार?
Pata hai. I called the owner. I requested him. He cooked it at home और उनके लड़के ने deliver किया.
जो रोना क्यों नहीं आ रहा यार?
She's like, now fix the shower.
Go heat it up.
Bring me water.
How is it?
It's been sitting out all day, so it's not great.
I think खराब हो गया यार.
Oh no, this isn't a sign about the relationship. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
This could have been perfect, na?
Don't stress.
अरे sad क्यों हो रही है? We can try that new Chinese place, no? It's not supposed to be perfect. It's just supposed to be us, right? चल, ये तो बंद हो जाएगा. फिर वापस आके मुझे ही मैगी बनानी होगी.
अंडा भुर्जी चलेगी.
वो भी मैं ही बनाऊंगा.
Try.
चल.
मैं बनाती हूँ क्या खाना?
हाँ, ब्रेड बटर.
Oh, I'm digging the long hair on him. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was resolved. It still felt
That's the
weird.
point, though.
Yeah.
That's the point.
So next
It got me at the end.
It got me too.
It got me at the end. Like when he looked up, it actually caught me off guard when he said, I think it's gone bad. That caught me off guard because I thought he was thinking something else entirely. Like,
What did you think he was thinking?
well, it was one of those things because I think I was projecting. I think we're all kind of projecting in that moment where it's like he realized just how happy he is because of her. I thought that's what had happened. Or like maybe you projected something else. Like I thought that he just felt so moved by everything she was doing.
Yeah.
She's got the tie and then the mutton he's been asking for, and like she's actually trying to do the things that he wants. I thought that's what had happened. And then when he said it went bad, I thought it was like, oh shit, is this like an ominous thing? Like you said, was it you or her? I can't remember.
Me.
Someone you said they were like really
so
far apart.
Yeah.
I liked that last episode. I thought it actually, I know you didn't enjoy it, but I actually liked how they wrapped it up because it wasn't perfect. That was the point because they addressed one of my biggest problems with season 1, which is it's so perfect. It's always like Dhruv just wraps it up and like cleans that up,
fine.
you know, and she just like explodes a big diarrhea mess all over the
And he's like, oh, it's cool, let me just clean it up.
Yeah,
It's fine.
and but here it's like they really came to a head in the last episode and it was a huge fight and like we talked about, they had to find a resolution. While they resolved it, it wasn't fully resolved, but I actually like that because films often leave it at a place of perfect resolution. It's like, oh, happily ever after. At least that's the notion we've been carrying with us because of childhood films, like Disney films or whatever the case might be. Like that's the notion we've long held in our mind, is that it ends in a very saccharine kind of way.
Happily ever after.
Yeah, but it's like that's not life. Life is work. You have to work at it to have the special moments, and they very emphatically express that in the show. And so I actually really appreciate how it concluded because it's like it leaves you a place to go and stuff to hope for the couple as opposed to just going, oh well, cool, now we can walk away from this. Yeah, exactly.
I think I was getting upset with her about the whole mutton thing because I'm like, I can totally relate to that feeling of like, I just really want to try. Like, I just really want to try and make you happy. And I did this thing that I thought was going to be this grand gesture and then it got screwed up. And then now I feel like it's not perfect. And I'm really sad about it. You know how you said when you looked up at him and it kind of got you? It was when she ran over and hugged him, and the way she hugged him and looked at him, I was just like, oh my God, please let this work out. Like, let this work out because I have so much hope for them.
I felt that too in that moment. All of that together in combination moved me. I'm actually surprised at how much it moved me because I was having doubts along the way and then it captured me right there at the end because everything came together in the last 2 episodes in a strong way. Like they really used the other episodes as leverage to have a strong episode 7 and 8, I think.
Well, see, that's kind of what I was hoping for, and I'm glad they delivered the whole time with like how the different episodes went. I just had this feeling that it was all gonna culminate in such a way that each episode had meaning and built on the next so that we could have these moments. And it takes time to get there.
I like this season a lot. I thought especially the first few episodes, the conversations that we were having and the things that they were addressing, I thought were really interesting. And I also liked the episode where they actually fought. It felt a lot more real than last season. So I'm excited to see what next season will be. I think it can only get better and better.
There were negative aspects that I addressed in previous commentaries of the other episodes. I still feel that way about those specific episodes. I still feel like it would have made the whole show as a whole better, but I do think they managed to really pull it up at the end in the last 2 episodes.
The only thing where I was a bit like iffy about in this episode was when they were at the vineyard and there was just a lot of like what you said before, which was just like talking and not doing anything.
Well, that was the one moment where it's like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not lingering.
Yeah, that's the moment where it's okay to do that because that's the point of that episode is they're actually communicating.
Yeah, but I was still like, oh, can we move it along just a little bit? For me, just in that moment. But then when they came back to the apartment and everything that happened there, I was like, oh my, it just punched me in the feels.
Yeah, it was really sweet, and I'm glad that they didn't end up breaking up. Even though I have my feelings about Kavya, I like them together.
But I still feel like it's very open-ended still.
Right.
Because there's still...
That's life.
Yeah, it's life, you know, there's still stuff going on under the surface, but we have a feeling as an audience, or that we have optimism that they're gonna work it out and that they're gonna stay together. It was very sweet, you know.
I like the philosophy they tried to introduce in each episode. I still wish that it was a little bit more elegantly disguised, but I still like the conversation it brings about and the things it makes you consider and think about. I don't know for certain, but like maybe for the audience they were trying to hit, it had to be more on the surface. I've heard that before, because I think I've made that comment before on a movie or a few movies where I was like, I wish it was more subtext as opposed to on the surface, and people have commented back saying for certain people in the audience, it has to be on the surface.
Right, it has to hit you in the face type thing.
In order for you to hear it. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, I keep going back to this, but the last 2 episodes episodes, I think, managed to strike a balance because there was subtext and good dialogue on the surface. And I was more forgiving of the overt expression in the vineyard because I was like, that's really where they needed to express everything and get it all out. The other episodes where they were like being very diarrhea of the mouth about what their feelings were, I was like, that's unrealistic. Why are they constantly doing that?
Kind of explaining to us what's going on, and it's like, okay, we don't need
spoon feeding.
Yeah, we don't need spoon feeding. Exactly.
Yeah, I really like that ending. I thought it was very strong.
Very, very strong, yeah.
So,
Whew. Yes.
Wow.
Good season. I liked it a lot.
well, that was our Friday. So, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. Please let us know your feelings in the comments below. Be honest, be verbose. Check out KIANA MADANI. She's on the social media, as well as Achara Kirk, as well as Jaby Koay. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films, vlogs, and interviews. I am Jaby Koay. This is
KIANA MADANI.
and
Achara Kirk.
peace out.